Hey folks, Rod here for day trade investors. And this is going to be a quick video, I hope, just to check what's going on in the market. So let's start with SPY, the S&P 500 ETF. So S&P 500 ETF actually broke uh, the support we're talking about here on 430 support, right? So this was a big bearish candle right here, and the volume confirms that the support was broken. This this is not surprising, with everything that's going on the Middle East. Um, we have our own crisis here with the Speaker of the House, a lot of questions about what's going on. The questions on the international arena are still very much strong, fear of inflation and blah, 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 blah. So a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on. So long story short, so tomorrow I'm going to be a contrarian here. What I'm going to buy because it's getting extremely cheap again. And also, there is actually a divergence building up on both stochastic and MACD. So this is kind of bullish. Today there was this big red candle, but in the end of the day, there is a shadow here. So it didn't really close at the lowest price. So I'm going to put a trade, and I have a very well-defined risk here because there is a big support at this point. So my trade will have a risk-reward ratio of almost 450. And this is a great risk-reward ratio. And if I lose anything, this is going to be just a small loss for me. So this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. So the triple Q is the NASDAQ. So not really much going on there. The Nasdaq is just hit again the upper trend. It's fine. So we had a big red candle right here. That's I'm not arguing about it, and it just closed a shy under. Well, maybe not. If you can move a little bit, it's touching more than 3 points, so it's still a trend. So it closed just there on the uptrend. So what's going on with the VIX? The VIX tried to be funny. The VIX went really high today. A lot of fear on the market, right? So the VIX isn't this high since March 27 of 2023. So we still need to see what's going to happen with the VIX tomorrow. This can be either good or bad for the bears out there, but we need for us to really keep switch our mindset to a bear position. The VIX has to move up, and it has to move up this. So it has to be. It has to go. It has to cross this region right here. So this is going to be real fear on the market, okay? But we still need to see what's going to happen tomorrow before change our stance between a bull market to a bear market. We need confirmation. So what happens with Dow Jones Industrial Average? Yeah, same thing, pretty much. Yeah, a big bearish candle, a big bearish volume. So IWM, folks, IWM broke the 170 support. So this is bearish for IWM. What I think may happen tomorrow is that I still think we need to wait until we test again this former support. Now it's going to be a resistance, and if IWM fails to break the resistance, IWM is probably going to fall to the next support at 166. So what else you get? The dollar index is pretty much flat. Nothing really Nothing really happened. The 10-year-old treasury note yield. So this is special, right? So there was, it really went up a lot. And it's been going up on the last few days. It's a parabolic move. But it finally reached this resistance here. And when was the last time the 10-year-old yield was at 4.9, almost 5%. So you got to go move the time frame all the way back. I mean, all the way to monthly time frame, and you got to go back all the way to July 2nd, 2017. And guys, it may or may not mean anything. I caution that this is an appeal for a bearish argument. This builds up on the bearish argument, but the VIX is still the main measure of fear. So you gotta watch the VIX closely. Of course, if the VIX goes past 25, this is gonna represent real fear on the market, and that will mean that things are going to change. Okay, so what else we got here? So let's go to our stocks. So our stocks are going to be right here. Okay, we have two positions right now. Let me go all the way back to the daily time frame, and this is actually going to make more sense if we go to the 1 hour time frame. So you see here the symbiotic, it was actually able to break the bull flag. It tried to move up, but with all the fear on the market today, it couldn't. And it's the symbiotic stock is actually affiliated to Nasdaq. It's inside the Nasdaq, and Nasdaq had a pretty awful day today. So not really much of a concern. It's still the price is still over the golden ratio right here. So I'm not really concerned about this trade. And there is actually a divergence building up on stochastic, so we gotta watch for that. One can see the divergence better on the 30-minute time frame. Okay, so here Celsius holding actually also have a flag, a bull flag. Was not able to break the bull flag today, but it's still on top of support. So it's still on support. Also, still on. Let me go back to the daily time frame. Okay. So still on top of the golden ratio. And if I go back again real quick to the 1 hour time frame, this is not a bad thing. With Nasdaq had a pretty awful day today, and Celsius was pretty resilient actually. So many people are saying this is a bear market now because of 10x and everything. And if you go back to SPY, and people are going to say, oh, I keep saying that SPY is actually on an uptrend, on a clear uptrend on the week time frame. But if you people like to keep pointing out that SPY is composed by 7 major indexes. If you go here to this website, right? So this website here is the State Street Global Advisors. This is a place. This is one of the places you can actually find the index top holdings. So it's going to be Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, NVIDIA, Alphabet, Meta, and our bad boy Tesla here. Okay. So if you take away all these, and TradingView is able to subtract indices from is able to subtract actually stocks from an index from the index, I'm sorry, you're going to see that the weekly time frame is quite different, right? So what happened here? So this is the end of 2021. I'm sorry, the beginning of 2021, the beginning of 2023, and there was a parabolic fall for SPY. Okay, so that actually builds up on the bearish trend. But listen, do you really think that Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Google, Meta, Tesla are really going to be are really going to break or so in order for these companies to really break this, there has to be a gigantic black swan event, like a nuclear missile falling in Washington D.C. And on top of that, what we got here, we got a support zone here. So we found a support zone. If you take all the indices that really move the SPY, you found a support zone. And that is kind of an upward trend building up here. Don't you agree? Okay, let me do this real quick. So, yes, point taken, but look at the support now. Okay, guys, this has been an interesting week, and you know, it doesn't matter if you're a bear or a bull. If you don't care, what's really important here is to follow price action. And when it comes to the long, we have to respect the longer time frame. Of course, we can't dismiss that there are a few days of bearish moves, and this is serious. This is not to be joking about. So the 20-day moving average is still is sloping down, it's still negative. And right now, let me remove this from here. The Bollinger Bands are starting to open. So that's the reason I'm going to close my iron condor, because the squeeze was confirmed, but this may open tomorrow. So I'm going to take some profit on my iron condor, as I mentioned on the Facebook post. All right. Okay. This video was a little bit longer than I expected, and I apologize for that. Anyway, right here, guys, happy trades. And it doesn't matter. Let's follow the price action. All right. See you tomorrow.